1111 means your thoughts are manifesting faster than usual, and the universe is confirming that what you're moving toward is real. But here's what most videos won't tell you. 1111 isn't pointing at your future. It's pointing at the moment it found you. There are 5 distinct meanings, and at least one of them is active for you specifically right now. By the end of this video, you'll know which one is yours and what it's asking you to do. You glance at your phone, 1111. Check the receipt, $11.11. Woke up at night for no reason, 1111. At some point, you start wondering if the universe has your number. It kind of does, but it's not a debt collector. It's something far more specific than that. Quick note before we start. If you found this video right after seeing 1111, that's not a coincidence. That's the mechanism working in real time. Now, is any of this real or is it just a vibe? Here's what most people don't know. This isn't a modern invention. Ancient Pythagorean philosophy taught that numbers aren't just quantities. They carry frequency, vibration, and meaning. Every number holds a specific energetic signature. But here's what makes 1111 different from every other number sequence. 4 identical digits in a row creates an amplification effect. It's not just the meaning of 1 multiplied by 4. It is the meaning of 1 pushed to its most concentrated, most activated state. In numerology, 1 is the number of the self, new beginnings and initiation. 4 of them, that's not the universe whispering, that's the universe with a megaphone pointing directly at you. There are 5 layers to what it's saying. Stay with me through all 5 because most people come in thinking 1111 is about what's coming. By the time we get to layer 5, you'll understand why it's actually about what's already here. Before the 5 meanings, if you've been seeing 1111 repeatedly, not just once, there are 2 possibilities. Either the message hasn't landed yet, and the universe is essentially sending the same text over and over waiting for you to actually read it, or it has landed, and this is reconfirmation, encouragement to keep going in the direction you're already moving. The signal section at the end of this video may tell you which one it is for you. Hold that question for now. The most consistent interpretation across traditions. When 1111, the gap between what you think and what actually shows up in your life is thinner than usual. Think of it like a flashbulb. The universe has taken a snapshot of your current thoughts and is already in the process of bringing them into form. Which means probably not the ideal moment to spiral about the email you forgot to send, or that embarrassing thing you said in a meeting 3 years ago that still visits you randomly at 2 a.m. More practically, whatever you've been focusing on, goals, fears, possibilities, is being amplified right now. 1111 is a reminder to be intentional. Point your thoughts somewhere worth going. Quick question, drop this in the comments because I genuinely want to know when you saw 1111, what were you thinking about in the exact moment? Because that thought, that's the first layer of your message. Layer 2. A gateway has opened. This layer is less about doing something and more about receiving something. Here's the part most videos skip entirely. 1111 is sometimes called an activation code. What that means in plain language. An energetic gateway has opened specifically for you because you were ready for it. And when this gateway opens, synchronicities start increasing. The distance between your inner world and your outer reality gets thinner, which sounds very dramatic, and it kind of is, but it is also just things finally moving and the stuck becoming unstuck. That counts. You're not just seeing a number, something has been activated. And it opened because something in you finally got quiet enough to receive it. Layer 3. Alignment signal. 4 ones, all in agreement, no contradiction, no mixed signals. 1111 is a confirmation that your thoughts, your intentions, and your direction are currently pointing the same way. That doesn't happen all the time. Most of us are running 3 different agendas simultaneously and wondering why nothing is moving. When it does align, the universe tends to mark it. It is not a warning, it is not a watch out, it's a signal that says, yes, what you're moving to is real, keep going. Now, does this mean the 1111 you spotted right before buying that ridiculously expensive bag was the universe co-signing your purchase? I'll let you decide. But in a real sense, if you've been waiting for permission to move forward, this might be it. 1 is always the number of initiation, new starts, the self stepping forward. 4 of them isn't a small beginning. That's a significant threshold crossing. 1111 tends to appear in transitional periods when you are between what was and what's next. When you can feel a new chapter forming but haven't fully named it yet. And new doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be a new city or a full personality overhaul. Sometimes a new beginning is just finally closing the chapter that you've been rereading, hoping it ends differently. But it might also be bigger, a new way of seeing yourself. A direction that hasn't revealed its full shape yet. The invitation isn't to rush the new story into clarity. It's to stop waiting for the old one to wrap up neatly first. The new chapter has already started and you are already in it. This is the layer most videos never get to, and it's the most important one. 1111 isn't pointing at your future. It's pointing at the moment it found you. What were you thinking right before you saw it? What were you feeling? What were you about to dismiss or brush off as nothing? That context, that specific internal moment is the actual message. The number is just the delivery system. The content is what was happening inside you when it arrived. So what do you actually do with this? Nothing dramatic. You don't need to journal for 3 hours or rearrange your entire life plan. The practice is simpler. Next time you see 1111, pause for 2 seconds. Notice what you were thinking, because 1111 repeatedly showing up often signals the beginning of a creation cycle. Your energy is primed, your alignment is high, something in you is ready to build. The question is just whether you're paying attention when it shows up. You already knew this was significant, which is probably why you looked it up. Before we close, this is the part that's specific to you. Signs are a form of divination, and divination works through intention. So before I show you the symbols, take one breath and ask internally, what is 1111 trying to tell me right now? Hold that question. Now, 4 symbols. Don't think, don't analyze. Just notice which one your attention moves towards. That's your answer. Have you chosen a symbol? If you've chosen the star, your thoughts are manifesting faster than usual right now. Whatever you've been focused on the past few days, make it conscious and intentional. You are in an activation window. This is not the time to go on autopilot. Pick one thought you want to amplify and point it to somewhere deliberate today. If you pick the feather, your gateway has opened. Something that felt blocked or uncertain can now start to move. The activation code is coming to you. Time to receive it. You are more supported right now than you currently feel. Stop pushing. What you've been waiting for is already in motion, and your job right now is to receive the 1111 activation energy. If you pick the spiral, you are in alignment. Your thoughts, your intention, your direction are all pointing in the same way right now. That thing you've been uncertain about, this is your confirmation. Don't store the moment by overthinking. The next step is already clear, take it. The crescent moon, something new is already beginning. You might not be able to see the full shape of it yet, and that's okay. A new chapter has started whether you've named it or not. Your job isn't to rush into clarity. Let it unfold and trust the forming. The circle. This is your wake-up call. The answer you're looking for isn't somewhere out there. It's already here. You just need to get quiet enough to hear it. Put down everything for 5 minutes today. Just be still. Allow the message to come in. And that's the whole practice. Whichever one caught out to you, that is where your energy belongs right now. And now you have everything you need to answer the bigger question. You came in here because 1111 kept showing up. Now that you know what it means, sit with this. Does this feel like something you've been hearing for the first time? Then this is a new message that something is beginning. The universe just got your attention. Or does this feel like something you've already known? Confirmation of a direction you've been moving in, or a decision you've already made, a chapter you're already in. Then this is reconfirmation, not a new message. This is saying, keep going. Either way, you're not seeing this number by accident. Drop your symbol in the comments and tell me, is this a new message or reconfirmation? By the way, you're not crazy, you're just finally paying attention.